It's just, again, same story as yesterday. We gave up 14 runs in 2 games with 2 outs, and Sam Goverdon's been probably our most consistent pitcher, but today he didn't have it, and I thought Delgado swung the bat really well, made an adjustment, and we just didn't pitch. Then I thought we had a chance there in the second inning. We go bases loaded, nobody out. We go into a 2-0 count and green light a hitter, and we take probably the best pitch of the game and punch out, sack fly, and they manage the situation. So I thought we had our opportunities to maybe stretch it to 2 or 3 and maybe calm our pitching down a little bit to get them a little bit of a lead, but we weren't able to do it.
Expand on that second inning a little bit. Just, is it kind of frustrating being in that spot where, especially on this kind of stage, where you have that opportunity and then aren't able to come through?
I do, but I also have to take into consideration these are 18-year-olds that are playing in front of 4,000 and 5,000 people, and some of the best advice I got is the first time is you're thankful to be there, and the second time you start to play. And you had Northwest Florida last year come out here for the first time and win it, but just like Joe over there at Delgado, that's what he told me. He said, it took me 6 years to get my first win. I'm glad to get it. And I mean, it's one of those things that not only do the players have to get used to doing it, but the coach has to get used to doing it. There's 0 mistakes out here in this field. I mean, but yeah, we had a chance right there. It is a little frustrating. We go single, bunt, which is part of our game. I thought we got a break right there. I thought he was out, but the umpire, called him safe. It was bang play, and then we go punch out, sack fly, punch out, and yeah, it was a little frustrating. I thought if we could get something rolling, we'd put Delgado pressing a little bit, trying to get their first win, and we just weren't able to do it. But hey, again, I'm proud of these guys. There's nothing to be ashamed of, that's for sure.
Coach, you mentioned 18-year-old kids, also at the end of the program, everything comes along with that. I saw you had them huddled down there. What did you say to all of them?
Well, not to throw some sob story out here at anybody, but you don't understand what these guys went through. Nobody can understand it. We 5 days before Christmas, we're calling them and telling them that there's no longer a program, and they're unsure. I mean, most of these guys had, if they would have transferred out, I probably wouldn't have blamed them. But I called them and told them I wasn't going to transfer, I wasn't going to leave, I wouldn't apply for a job until it's over with, and I didn't. And so, I mean, they fought through it, and you look at what they've done. I mean, this sophomore class has won 2 straight conference titles. We've been at the East District 3 straight years, and they get out here, and I mean, you can be mad all you want, but I mean, geez Louises. These 18-year-olds are faced with a merger, no program, and at any time during the year, I mean, you look at the schedule we played with San Jacinto, Northwest Florida, Chipola. I think we started out 3-8. I mean, most 18-year-olds, 19-year-olds, they're so vulnerable. They would have cashed it in and jumped ship on us and started shopping themselves, looking for the next thing, and they didn't. They kind of bound together, and we beat the #1 team in the country 2 out of 3 times, and then fought through a program that just is no longer here. And I don't know if everybody understands the complexity of that, but that's hard to swallow. I mean, we're 212-87 in the last 5 years, and have been so close to this, and we're the premier program in the state of Georgia, and it's all gone, and that's tough to swallow. It really is. So if I get emotional, I'm sorry. This program is a big part of my family. So, a good question. Yeah, sorry.
Coach, what is the mark that this program has left? What do you think that is? What does it mean to you?
I mean, I can go down the list, but the one thing I look at is they're 2-time conference champions. They're made it to the first ever World Series in the last year of the program. They've had 4 straight semesters of 3.0 GPAs. We had 0 off-the-field problems in the last 2 years. Haven't had to dismiss 1 player in 2 years in junior college baseball. And so the one thing I'm proud of is I built the program the right way. I didn't build it with second-chance players who've messed up at other programs to come to our program. We built it with class guys, program guys, and there's no knock on transfers by any means, but we built it the right way. Good class, good character, good players, and then that equals a good program. And my next program that I move off to right now is Albany State University. I'll build it the same way. I won't take any shortcuts, and I think that that if you do it that way, you're gonna be able to stay at the top for a long time. And look at what we've done: four straight conference title appearances, 3 straight East District appearances, and then a World Series appearance. And I firmly believe with the freshmen that we had and the recruiting class we had coming in, we would have had a chance to get right back here. And I think it would have been a little bit better after these freshmen got a little bit of this experience under their belt.
Coach, first of all, how many players are you taking to Albany? And second, talk about the kinds of emotions that were in that dugout with your players.
Well, first, the program that I'm taking over is a Division II program, and I think they were 17 and 35 this year. So I don't know how many players will follow a rebuild process. We've won 80 some odd games in the last 2 years. It's going to be tough to convince them to stay, and a lot of them need to go on to programs that are well established and move on. There'll be maybe 3 or 4 that stay with us. Some of our better players, they need to go play at a program that's already built with some stamina there, and I think we have a chance to build it into a nice program. We have an unbelievable facility and a great president who's committed to us winning, but it's going to take a little bit of time. This will be my 4th program that I've been hired to rebuild, and I've been able to do it within about 2 years, 3 years, but I don't want those guys to sit around and waffle in that. But the emotions in the dugout, I think they're okay. I mean, these are a mature group of guys that have had to battle through a lot this year, and it's over with. But I told them, you're one of the last 10 teams in this entire country. You keep your daggum heads up. I'm proud of you no matter what happens. And throughout this week, everybody's going to have this same press conference at some point, and one person will be happy. The other 9 will be disappointed they didn't win a national title. And it's just the nature of the game. Sometimes you question why you do it. The highs are high and the lows are lows, but the highs keep getting you back to this game, and it's an awesome game that has given us a lot, and I'm thankful to be a part of this. I'm only the 2nd coach at Darton, so it's a big deal, and our first coach was in the stands this week, so that was pretty special too.